Good morning, I'm Abby Phillips, and this is the JMM Weekly Wrap-Up, bringing you a summary of top headlines of the week. Let's get into it. This week has seen investor attention returning to resource and technology sectors in light of global demand and capital flows. Critical minerals, biotech, and uranium stocks stood out, which shows clearly in this week's announcement. NEXSEN, ASX code NXN, successfully listed on the ASX this week, marking a key milestone for the company. Since its debut, the stock has seen strong interest, with the share price jumping approximately 40% on the first day of trading. archTIS Limited, ASX code AR9, has secured a new $250,000 contract with the US Department of Defense through its reseller, Copper River Technologies. Under the deal, archTIS will provide custom development services for its flagship product, NC Protect, enhancing functionality within the secure Microsoft DoD 365 cloud environment. American Uranium, ASX code AMU, announced that all permits, bonds, and access arrangements are now in place at its Loherma ISR uranium project in Wyoming's Powder River Basin. A mud rotary drill rig is mobilized and expected to start drilling later this week. Pinnacle Minerals, ASX PIM, struck a binding deal to acquire Idaho Antimony Critical Minerals, which holds an option on Idaho Antimony Corporation. This acquisition gives Pinnacle 100% ownership of 8 highly prospective US critical minerals projects across Idaho and Washington state. Resolution Minerals, ASX code RML, has been invited by Australian Ambassador Dr. Kevin Rudd AC to brief him on its Horse Haven project in Idaho ahead of the upcoming meeting between Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and US President Donald Trump. The timing gives Resolution a strong platform to showcase its project internationally. Lode Resources, ASX code LKY, provided an update on its advanced research program underway at Rice University in Houston, Texas, where work continues on developing and refining DES processing technology to support efficient, sustainable downstream processing of critical minerals. Loxley also appointed Major General Peter J. Lambert, a former US Air Force officer and General Dynamics IT executive, to its advisory board, bringing key defense and technology expertise to support America's drive for critical minerals independence. Loxley also qualified to trade on the US OTCQX Best Market, enhancing visibility among North American investors and advancing its critical minerals strategy. Terracom, ASX code TER, released an updated JORC code resource and reverses statement for its Blair Athol mine in Queensland, extending its life to 2033. This reaffirmed Blair Athol's status as a long-life, low-cost cornerstone asset supporting Terracom's cash flow and growth potential. Titan Minerals, ASX code TTM, announced a US $10 million commitment from Lingbao Gold International, who will subscribe for new fully paid ordinary shares. The investment strengthens Titan's balance sheet and adds a strategic partner in the gold space. Barton Gold Holdings, ASX code BGD, has secured $17.5 million in new funding led by global investment giant Franklin Templeton to fast-track its transition to gold production by the end of 2026. McLaren Minerals Ltd, ASX code MML, announced that Phase 1 drilling has returned exceptionally high-grade results, confirming the quality and scale of mineralization at the McLaren Titanium project. The new assays validate the geological model and reveal previously unrecognized high-grade zones, opening up significant new opportunities across the deposit. St George Mining Ltd, ASX code SGQ, reported outstanding assay results for 7 new drill holes at its 100% owned Axra Rare Earths and Niobium project in Brazil. Lode Resources, ASX code LDR, has delivered exceptional first-pass drilling results from its Magwood Antimony project in New South Wales, including assays of up to 31.1% antimony, one of the highest grades recorded in Australia in recent years. And last but not least, SSH Group, ASX code SSH, has reported strong operational momentum for the September quarter, with revenue up 17% year on year and key milestones achieved across its growing mining portfolio in WA. That's all for this edition of the JMM Weekly Wrap Up. I'm Abby Phillips. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week with more company updates.